Ulam hashvuos, regarding taking oaths. Aval bishim min astam kol she'enu min hadyotos nish mahotzi shem shemayim mi people of Atolo. Very apropos here. Mahotzi shem shemayim of Atolo, saying the name of God in the vain. It says, although a person, if you're not just a common person, one is careful not to verbalize the name of Hashem in vain. Koshke b'shvua. One doesn't mention the name of Hashem in vain without the context of shvua. Taking an oath is much more serious. But there are other certain anofim, offshoots, he says. Although it doesn't have that degree of seriousness, of graveness, a person wants to be totally cleansed of not violating, taking a false oath or saying the name of Hashem in vain. One should be careful. If a person says, yes, I will do it, no, I won't do it, that's like taking an oath. Because you're expressing yourself, your word is the equivalent of what? Of committing yourself. It's only if you repeat the word no twice or yes twice. The Gemara says that the person says he's going to give a person a gift, and then afterwards he changes his mind. So he's in violation of violating his word. Because it says, Hein shilchot tzedek, it's hin, it's speaking about measurements. Hin is a measurement, it's a liquid measure. So it says, Hein tzedek, it means you should have true weights and measures. So the hein should be tzedek and the lav should be tzedek. When you say no, it's no, and when you say yes, it's yes. Somebody asks you a question, and you say no. One person says, I will do something, or I will gift you something, and you don't gift something. Then you violated your word. It's considered you violated your word. It's even though it's not an oath, it has a semblance of that.
But you have to speak it. Right?
Yeah, you say it. It's not mind. Not what you think.
If you say to yourself,
you give somebody a gift, it means nothing. No, tzedakah is something else. Tzedakah is a question of halacha. Because the Gemara says that a person is able to consecrate a korban without verbalizing it. Because it says by the Mishnah, it says nidvei leiv. Right? Nediv leiv, it says nediv leiv, the generosity of the heart. Right? So just the heart itself without verbalization. The Marishua says you're able to consecrate a korban. So there's a shaila in the Dorim where the tzedakah is similar to a korban. That if you commit yourself, it's not, it's you committed that you're going to give tzedakah. Without saying it, according to Rabbi Notam, it's the equivalent of consecration. You're bound. Because by an oath or a neder, you have to verbalize it. If you don't verbalize something, let's say you think in your mind you're going to give somebody a gift. It means nothing. You have to actually verbalize it. People not speaking truth. People speaking lying or falsehood. He says it's a serious illness. Nispashid mode b'vnei odom, and it's prevalent among people. People don't speak the truth. Vula madregas here, but the different levels of people lying. Yesh b'nei odom mishum nosam mamshu ashakronos. You have people are pathological liars. Years ago, you used to have people, all day they would tell tall tales. So everything was fabricated lies. Everything was laced with non-truths. They have no inhibition. They actually make up all kinds of stories and facts which are baseless. It's only to what? To increase social talk. Or a person, he wants to be valued among the wise. He'll make a comment. He'll say a fact, everybody will be taken aback by when he introduces something. It's considered an abomination of Hashem, the lips that speak falsehood. Your lips have spoken lies, falsehood. Your tongues have spoken iniquity. Morris says there are 4 groups of people who are not worthy to receive the presence of the Shechina. Bachs ben Kat Shakronim. The group which is classified as liars. You know, it's interesting. It's cited regarding a hesped that when a person eulogizes a person, if he exaggerates regarding the person's qualities, you're doing the wrong thing. Why? Because if you speak of the person and you speak he's something exceptionally special and he's not, so then the person is held to that standard. In Shemaim, when they judge him, the judgment is after the person ascends. He only ascends after the body is interred in the ground. So the Bezdin Shalmala in the heavenly court, they just said, this is what you were. Why weren't you that? So whoever eulogized the person, the hesped, the person's held to the standard of the way he was depicted during the eulogy. So the predicament of the person is due to the one who said the hesped. So he's doing the wrong thing. So what about to exaggerate slightly? That you're permitted. Why are you permitted? Because you say people are humble, they have humility. So whatever you know, you really don't know it all. So if you know he's this type of person, he's a little bit more than that. Because the person wasn't arrogant and pompous. So you really don't know the full truth of the person in terms of the positive. So you can say a little bit more. But gross exaggerations, or it has no relevance to that person, that you're definitely not permitted to say. And if you say it, you're doing the wrong thing. You're actually harming the deceased, the person who passed away. Okay, but Arba Kitos Im Kapus Shechina, one is Kat Shakroni. This is because it's based on a pasuk. That's the Gemara I mentioned yesterday in Sanhedrin. Lo Yigur Charo, something ra, anything which has a representation of evil, cannot be within proximity of Hashem. That's the reason why it's Im Kapus Shechina. And especially since HaKadosh Baruch Hu is signet, Chosav Shal HaKadosh Baruch Hu's emes, so anything which is contrary to emes cannot have any association with himself, which is emes. To be continued.